Fellas, I asked a few women one simple question. What's the sexiest thing a man can wear? And their answer might surprise you because number 3 would literally cost you less than your morning coffee. But apparently it's irresistible to women. And number 1, well, let's just say it separates the boys from the men. Now, before we dive in, let me be clear. This isn't about changing who you are for anyone. I'm not here to turn you into some Instagram influencer who spent 3 hours getting ready to buy groceries. If you want to know what makes a woman do a double take, because while most guys are just figuring out the basics of dressing, you're about to unlock the real cheat code. And trust me, some of these answers had me questioning everything I thought I knew about fashion. Starting with number 7. And guys, this one's about scent. But here's the twist that nobody talks about. It's not about wearing the most expensive cologne or that panty-dropping fragrance someone on TikTok told you to buy. Women have said they want a guy who smells clean first, then has a signature smell that's subtle. And when I say clean, I don't mean you taking a shower 3 days ago and still riding the wave. I mean actual clean, like scrub-a-dub-dub clean, like fresh out the shower clean. Think of fragrance as a final touch on an already well-groomed man and not a cover-up for poor hygiene. The secret? Less is more. You want her leaning in closer, not backing away because you smell like you bathed in Axe body spray. And guys, I hate to break it to you, but drowning yourself in cologne is not a personal trait. If someone can smell you before they see you, you've gone way too far. The goal is for someone to catch a whiff when they're close to you and think, oh my land, he smells really good, and not have them evacuating the elevator because you smell like a teenage boy's locker room explosion. Ew. And please, for the love of all that is holy, stop buying fragrances based on the name alone. Just because it's called Beast Mode or Alpha King doesn't mean it's going to turn you into The Rock. Number 6 is going to sound weird, but stay with me, you guys. Boxer briefs. Yeah, I said it. We're talking about underwear on the internet, and I'm not even sorry about it. Women notice everything, including how your clothes fit, and that starts with what's underneath. Now, I know some of you are still wearing tighty-whities from the Obama administration, and others are convinced that going commando makes you some kind of rebel. Let me stop you right there. Boxer briefs are the sweet spot. They give you support without making you look like you're wearing a diaper under your jean. Here's the thing. If your underwear is creating weird lines, bunching up, or making your pants fit weird, everyone can tell. It's like having a bad haircut. You might think you're hiding it, but trust me, we all can see what's happening. And guys, let's be honest. Confidence starts from the inside out, like literally. When you're constantly adjusting yourself or worried about wardrobe malfunctions, it shows. Good underwear is like a good foundation for a house. Nobody sees it, but it affects everything else. Plus, let's just say things work out well with someone special. You really want for the moment she sees your underwear to be her discovering you're still wearing cartoon characters from when you were 12? Come on, man. Level up. I'm not saying spend $50 on a designer underwear. I'm saying spend more than $5 on a 6-pack from the gas station. Your future self will thank you. And so will everyone else who gets the privilege of seeing them. Number 5, a proper watch. Not your Apple Watch, not your fitness tracker, not that digital Casio you've had since high school. A real, actual watch. And before you start typing angry comments about how phones tell time, stop. Just stop. That's like saying we don't need cars because we have legs. Technically true, but still missing the entire point. Here's why this works. In a world where everyone is constantly checking their phones, like they're expecting some text from Beyonce, a man who wears a classic watch signals that he's present, punctual, and pays attention to details. It's one of the accessories that works well with literally everything and instantly makes you look more mature and put together. Wearing a nice watch is like having a good posture. It's a small thing, but it makes a massive difference in how people perceive you. And guys, you don't have to take out a second mortgage. I'm not telling you to go buy a Rolex unless you got Rolex money. And if you do, congratulations. There are amazing options under $200 that look like they cost 10 times more. The key is finding something classic that won't look ridiculous in 5 years. Avoid anything that looks like it belongs in a transformer or has more buttons than a NASA control panel. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it timeless. Number 4 is the simple white t-shirt. And this is where I blow your mind and probably hurt some feelings. A basic white tee on a guy who takes care of himself, pure magic. But here's the catch that 90% of you are getting wrong. It has to fit properly. I'm talking to you, guy who thinks wearing your dad's old extra large t-shirt makes you look relaxed. You don't look relaxed. You look like you're wearing a tent. And you, skinny guy in the extra small t-shirt that's cutting off your circulation, we can see your belly button. And that's not the vibe you want. The secret sauce, make sure it hits right at your belt line, the sleeves and mid biceps, not at your elbows, not at your armpits. And the shoulder sits where they should. A $15 white tee that fits right will outperform a $150 designer shirt that doesn't. You can wear it alone and layer it under things. Dress it up, dress it down. But here's where guys mess up. They think any white t-shirt will do. Wrong. There are good white t-shirts, and then there's the white t-shirts that look like you stole them from a homeless shelter donation bin. The difference is in the fabric, the cut, and how it holds up after washing. Pro tip, buy a few good ones and rotate them. Don't be that guy wearing the same white t-shirt until it's gray and it has a mysterious stain that could have been from 2019. And please, for the love of everything that is holy, make sure it's actually white. If your white t-shirt looks like it was washed with a red sock, it's time to let it go. Yes, just let it go. Number 3, and this one's completely free, guys. Rolled up sleeves on a button-down or linen shirt. I'm not kidding. When I say women lose their minds over this, a lady posted about this once and got hundreds of comments from women basically writing poetry about men's forearms. It was both enlightening and slightly concerning. There's something about a guy in a crispy shirt with sleeves casually rolled up that screams, I'm confident, I'm capable, and I could probably fix your sink, or well, at least pretend to know what I'm doing until YouTube saves me. But here's where it gets funny. You'd think rolling up your sleeves is foolproof, right? Wrong. I've seen guys mess this up in ways that defy physics. Some of you are out here rolling your sleeves like you're preparing for surgery. Others look like you've got attacked by your shirt and you lost. Pro tip, roll them up properly. Not so tight that you lose circulation to your hands. Not so loose that they're unrolling every 5 minutes. And for the love of everything that is good, make sure both sleeves match. I've seen dudes walk around with one sleeve at the elbow and the other at the wrist. The technique is simple. Unbutton the cuff, fold it back on itself, then roll it up evenly. It should look intentionally but effortless, like you just decided to get down to business, not like you spent 20 minutes in the mirror perfecting it. And guys, this works because it hits multiple attraction triggers at once. It shows off your forearms. Apparently, women have a thing about forearms. Who knew? It suggests you're ready to work, and it has this perfect balance of professional and relaxed that women find irresistible. Number 2 might sting a little, but I'm keeping it 100% real with you. Your physical fitness. Deep breath. Here comes the truth bomb that's going to hurt some feelings. A $20 t-shirt on a fit body looks better than a $200 designer shirt on someone who thinks exercising is reaching for the remote without getting up from the couch. Now, before you start typing angry comments about body positivity, relax. I'm not saying you need to look like The Rock or have abs that can grate cheese. I'm talking about basic fitness, good posture, and showing that you care about your health. Your physique is the most honest accessory you can wear. Unlike everything else on this list, you can't fake it, you can't buy it, or borrow it from a friend. It's one of the things that screams, I have discipline and self-respect without saying a word. Here's a brutal reality. When you're in shape, everything looks better on you. That white t-shirt, it's suddenly not a t-shirt. It's a statement. Those jeans, they actually fit like they're supposed to instead of looking like you're smuggling groceries. But this isn't about becoming a gym bro who only talks about protein shakes and leg day. It's about showing that you can take care of yourself, that you have discipline, and that you respect your body enough to not treat it like a garbage disposal. Good posture alone can add 10 years to your life and subtract 10 years from how old you look. Stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and stop walking around like you're apologizing for existing. And guys, I get it. The gym can be intimidating. Nobody wants to be the guy who doesn't know how everything works and accidentally tries to bench press in the squat rack. But here's a secret. Everyone started somewhere, and most people at the gym are way too focused on their workout to try to judge yours. Start small. Take walks. Do push-ups during commercial breaks. Eat vegetables that isn't French fries. You don't need to transform overnight, but you do need to start somewhere. Remember, you can't buy discipline at the mall, but you can definitely see it when someone has it. And right now, being in decent shape is like having a superpower because the bar is so incredibly low. And the number one sexiest thing a man can wear, according to women, a well-fitted suit. Guys, this is the nuclear option, the secret weapon, the clothing equivalent of bringing a tank to a water balloon fight. A suit is to a man what the little red black dress is to a woman. It just works every single time, in every situation, for every body type. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 80, built like a linebacker or built like a scarecrow. A properly fitted suit makes you look like you have your life together. I've seen average looking guys put on a good suit and suddenly they're getting numbers from women who wouldn't even give them a second glance in their usual cargo shorts and graphic tee combo. It's like magic, but with better tailoring. Here's the key, and I can't stress this enough. Fit is everything. A $300 suit that fits perfectly will absolutely destroy a $3,000 suit that doesn't. We're talking total annihilation. The shoulders need to sit right, not hanging off you like a coat hanger. Not so tight you can't move. The length needs to be correct. Your jacket should cover your butt, not make you look like you're wearing a crop top. And the pants should actually fit your legs. Shocking concept, I know, right? Here's where guys mess up. They buy a suit like they're buying a tent. Close enough is not good enough. Your suit should fit like it was made for you, even if it wasn't. Every man needs at least one suit that makes him look invincible. Not just confidence, invincible. Like you could walk into any room and own it. Negotiate world peace. I'm talking about the suit that makes you stand a little taller, walk a little smoother, and make you feel like you could take on the world. That's not just clothing, that's armor. And here's a bonus secret. Women can tell when you feel good in what you're wearing. Confidence is contagious, and nothing breeds confidence like knowing you look absolutely incredible. So, invest in a good suit. Get it tailored. Wear it like you own the place, because when you look like $1 million, you start feeling like $1 million. And that energy is absolutely magnetic. There you have it, guys. The 7 things that make women stop mid-conversation and think, damn, who is that?